Hi, I'm Dr. Dabbs. I do a functional medical program in my office, so I always like to educate my patients and the rest of the society out there. And there's a big fad going on today about coconut oil being the greatest and the latest of all oils. So I'm going to put this coconut oil a test here and give you some information that you may not know about coconut oil. That maybe it's not the best, but maybe it is really good for you. So let's go dive right in. Now, we're talking about bad fats and good fats, heart disease with oil. Everybody knows that fats create heart disease, right? Not all fats, however. So there's some good fats that actually lower heart disease. We'll go into those, but let's get the bad fats. Bad fats, everybody knows, is the partially hydrogenated fats, for example, the margarines. Used to be like margarine was the best thing, you know, I can't believe it's not butter margarine. Well, people used to think I can't believe that it's bad for you, but it is bad for you. It causes a lot of heart disease for this because the body doesn't recognize this lab-made oil and it can't break it down, so it sticks to your artery walls and it cannot break it down. So that's the bad one. Then you look at the natural fats, which are your trans fats and saturated fats. These are just called saturated fats, and these are butter and meat, things like that. Those have got a bad rap as causing heart disease, but if you eat them in moderation, it actually is healthy for you, but too much will cause heart disease. So everything in moderation with those ones. And looking at the good fats, now the ones that are best known for is mono and polyunsaturated fats, they're called. These come from fruits and veggies and fish. So these are the high quality ones. They will increase your HDLs, which is the high density lipoproteins. Think of those as the little trucks in your bloodstream that pull fat out of your body. And then you got the LDLs, and it lowers those. Think of those as little dump trucks full of fat dumping it in your body. All right, so these lipoproteins have to be high density lipoprotein positive, and you want to decrease the LDLs, low density lipoproteins, and that's what mono and polysaturated fats do. Best one, flaxseed oil, by far bar none the best. Why? Because it has high omega-3 fatty acids. Then you got your olive oil, which is awesome for cooking. Then you got your grapeseed oil, tremendous antioxidants in that. Then you got the fish oil, which is best known for omega-6s, but not as many as omega-3s as flaxseed. Then you've got your coconut oil, the one we wanted to talk about. Where does that sit? That is 80% saturated fats. People don't know that. It's saturated fat, but it is called a medium chain saturated fat, not the long chain you find in butter and meat. So it's better for you than those. And it also increases your HDLs. That's great. But it also increases the LDLs, the little trucks that are dumping fat in your body. So that's not so good with coconut oil. And but coconut oil has a lot of other effects. It's got the linoleic acid in it, which kills harmful bacteria and viruses and fungus. So that's good for you. So people use it for their skin, their teeth, things like that, because it has the killing of bad viruses and bacteria property. You eat too much though, it might kill a flora in your stomach. You don't want that. So everything in moderation. So what about this coconut oil? Is it good or is it bad? Well, the positive effects of coconut oil in that it increases HDLs, has antibacterial viral properties, has a lot of good things, and especially if it's extra virgin, which means it has the natural products from the original coconut in it. So that makes it very nutritious, got a lot of vitamins, minerals in it as well. This makes it a success, and it is positive to eat, but you don't want to use just coconut oil because of the bad factors it has in it. So I would use for oil, for salads and things like that, flaxseed, by far, bar none. It increases the HDLs like crazy and lowers the LDLs. But for cooking, it's not so good because of burn factor, it has a lot of smoke, carbon, so this one's better, olive oil. Olive oil increases your HDLs, lowers the LDLs, you can cook with it, doesn't break down, and extra virgin's the best because it's got the natural ingredients of the olive tree in there, so that's the one you want for cooking. And a little bit of coconut in the salads or in your cooking or in cleaning or putting in your skin and teeth. Do it because moderation, mix it up a little bit, body loves that. So I want to know your feedback. So if you have comments or questions, please don't hesitate to fill below in the comments section and let me know what you think of coconut oil or if you know any extra information that is new out there that I don't know yet about these oils because I'd like to know and always like to educate myself.